Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Coming to you live from the Philippines, very beautiful country. It's a little bit windy, as you could probably hear as well. But guys, that's the beauty of trading. You can literally do it from anywhere in the world as long as you've got an internet connection. I'm here for a couple of weeks guys, but yeah, don't worry, I'll be doing the daily morning analysis every single morning as usual. So let's take a look at the charts for today. Good morning traders, how are you? I hope you are well. It's a beautiful morning here in the Philippines. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Today, what is today? Today is Tuesday the 18th of October, and we've got an action-packed vid today guys. Yeah, I've got a few things I want to show you regarding the trade from yesterday. So yeah, we'll do the usual. We'll look back at yesterday's trade. During the recap, I'm going to show you how you can stay out of trouble. Also, guys, we're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the important news for today. As always, guys, I'm just going to tell you a couple of things quickly. I apologize if you're bored of this, but my editor beats me if I don't do it. So, yes, Discord channel. We've got a Discord channel now, guys. If you're interested in joining that, the link is in the comments below the video. We also have a mentorship program. So if you're interested in that, please email us hello simplyforex@gmail.com. And this week, no live stream, but next week, next Wednesday, guys, we'll be back with the live stream. Woohoo! I've missed the live stream. I've missed your question, guys, and interacting with you. So yeah, that's everything, guys. So like I say, first of all, we're going to look back at yesterday's trade, and we're also going to look at some techniques that we can keep us out of bad trades. All right, so let's look at this, guys. So New Zealand Japanese yen, we were looking to short this pair. Okay, so price was clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, came down, created a lower high, came down. We thought it was creating another lower high to come down again. Okay, but structure was in a downtrend. Okay, we zoom in. Yeah, so this last high here. Yeah, this was the last lower high. Yeah, here. And then this held. Yeah, we had this very bearish candle form at these last highs. So the idea was to come from one of our grey zones and take it back down to these lows. All right, guys, so that was the idea. As you can see, we had a very bullish candle instead. Okay, so we won't be taking shorts off of that today, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, that was our reasons for shorting. All right, if we drop down to the H1 now, guys, yeah, we're going to see if we could get in on this pair. Okay, and the only candle, yeah, that we could get in on is this, guys. So obviously I don't start trading. I mean, even this was a little bit early for me to start trading, but this candle here, I would say this was an entry candle. It is a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, so typically we could enter on the close of this, put our stop above the high, yeah, and then take price back down to these last H1 lows, close 80% and leave, close 80% and leave 20% to run. But as you can see, guys, that didn't happen. Yeah. So if we entered here, put our stop here, we would have got stopped out here. Okay. But I'm going to show you firstly why I didn't get into this pair. Okay. So guys, I know I plot the grey zones and then I tell you we're looking for a bearish or bullish candlestick reaction. Okay. And this is true. This is what we are looking for. But you must be aware of how the candles are performing before the grey zone. As the candlesticks reach the grey zone, you need to ask yourself, what are they telling you? Okay, this is very important. Okay, so if we just look on the H1 chart, guys, yeah, we can see at this level, we're having a lot of buying pressure. Yeah, and then there was this indecision followed by a bullish candle. Okay, so if you were reading just the H1 candles, then you would still be a little reluctant to short this pair. Okay, but the real one for me that kept me out of this trade was the H4 candle, guys. Yeah, so if you look at the H4 picture, yeah, we're basically seeing this. We're seeing an upward structure, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then price has come down to this last piece of what was once resistance is now support. And then we got this very bullish, yeah, candle. And that was the candle that was leading into our grey zone. Okay, so everything here is telling me to stay out of this as a short. Okay, if we didn't get this bullish green candle, we had a different candle and I could see price was breaking down on the H1, yeah, then we could potentially look for short. But everything was telling us buyers are still in control on the H4 and it shot up. Okay, so you must be aware it's not as simple. It can be as simple as that, but it's not as simple as come to the grey zone, bullish H1 reaction, enter. We do need to read what is happening before it reaches the grey zone. What are the candlesticks telling us, firstly on the H1, but also the H4? Yeah, this is very important. So this, reading that, kept me out of trouble. I didn't enter this pair. Okay, so that's the H4 chart. I'm going to go back to the H1 now, guys. I'm also going to show you something different with, again, keeping us out of a bad trade. So reading the candlestick patterns on the H1 and the H4, listen to what they are telling you. They will keep you out of trouble. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else that I look for with regards to another piece of confluence to take the trade. All right, so again, this was our entry candle on the H1. All right, so let's imagine, guys, we've seen this H1 candle and we are thinking, right, I think that is a strong enough candle to start shorting. Okay, regardless of what I've just shown you on the H4 and the H1, let's just say all you've seen is this red candle and you think, yes, I'm going to short. As I'm sure some of you did yesterday, guys. Okay, so once we see this on the H1, what we can then do, guys, so we've had a H1 bearish reaction at our grey zone. Then we can drop down to the M15 chart. Excuse me, I am just had breakfast. Too much information. All right, so yeah, we can then come down to the H1 chart. Okay, so yeah, this was where that candle reacted. Yeah, so this was our H1 candle here. Sorry, not here, here. Yeah, so price had come up and this was actually our H1 candle. Okay, let's get it exact, guys. So where's the H1? Let's look at the time. So the time was 6 o'clock. Let's go back to the M15. If we zoom in, so time was 6 o'clock. Yeah, okay. So this was our H1 candle, guys. Okay, this here. So this is the M15 chart. We've had a H1 candle that tells us sellers are in control at our grey zone. Okay, and then we drop down to the M15. And this was basically the H1 candle, these four candles here. Okay. So, guys, there's another piece of confluence and sometimes what I do, I need to wait for a breakdown of the M15 structure. This will be another piece of confluence, yeah, to firstly keep us out of trouble, but also secondly give us the confidence to trade this pair. All right, guys. And as you can see, the M15 was clearly in an upward trend. Okay. Yeah. And price never broke down. Okay. So I might have taken this trade. I probably wouldn't have done because of all what I told you before with the H4 structure and the strength of that candlestick pattern. But a technique you can use is this, guys. Once you get your H1 candle here, yeah, all you do is you wait for M15 structure to break. So let's say price came up, we got our H1 candle, came back up, and then we got a break in this structure. Yeah, maybe we've got a retest, and then we can come lower. Okay, so yeah, we can adopt this as another piece of confluence, guys. Yeah, so yeah, try it. Next time you get a H1 entry candle, then drop down to the M15 and wait for structure to break. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that, guys. And as you can see, yeah, M15 structure still hasn't broken, guys. Yeah, it was still in an uptrend. Yeah, still hasn't broken yet. Maybe we get a break now. Yeah, this might be the first break here. Okay, come lower. All right, but yeah, just to show you that, guys, as another piece of confluence to keep out of trouble. If you remember, basically this is what I do on the higher time frame charts as well, guys. So remember a trade maybe about a week ago now, and we had price. So this is the day chart. We had price come up into our grey zone, and then we had this entry candle, okay, on the day chart. Okay, so once price gets into this grey zone on the day chart, remember all I did was drop down to the H1 chart and then look for a structure break. Okay, so this is this here. Okay, this is exactly what I'm doing on the M15. So once the H1 structure comes up into our daily grey zone and we see this action, yeah, again, we're just waiting for a break of this low, which we get, and then price carries on down. So yeah, if we do it on the day chart, I'm looking for a H1 structure break. If we do it on the H1 chart, then I'm just looking for an M15 structure break. Okay, so if you want another piece of confluence, guys, this is a great piece of confluence to support your trade idea. Okay, guys, so yeah, next time you trade, keep an eye out for that. All right, guys, but New Zealand yen was the only trade from yesterday, and I stayed out of it. Okay, but let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap with the tutorial inside the recap as well, then please come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you. Right, so today, guys, we've got two trade ideas, but also today, guys, I'm going to give you an analysis challenge. All right, so yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll do that after the trade ideas. Okay, and before I give you the trade ideas, don't forget, guys, we've got a Discord channel. The link is in the comments below the vid, so come join that. Also, guys, next week we will be back with our live streams every Wednesday. I've missed them. I've missed you. I enjoy doing the live streams, and get all your questions ready. And also, guys, one more thing. If you're interested in being mentored one-on-one with myself, then please subscribe. Don't subscribe, but please send me an email to hello simplyforex@gmail.com. Okay, so for today, for Tuesday, what is the day? Keep forgetting. Tuesday, the 18th of October, guys. All right, we've got two potential trades, and I'm seeing a little bit of Canadian dollar strength. Okay, so the first idea is this. This is the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, and we're looking to buy this market. Okay, the reasons are this, guys. So price came down, yeah, created a new lower high, didn't create a lower low, and then prices broke up, yeah, breaking this last high here. Okay, so for me, structure is clearly in an uptrend. And if you remember, this is just a quick thing as well, guys. You remember yesterday, my view was New Zealand Japanese yen short. Okay, and obviously we didn't enter that trade for the reasons I explained. But now I'm now looking at Canadian dollar Japanese yen long. So I've changed my view on the yen pair. Okay, guys. So it's just to show you, you need to remain flexible. You can't fixate on, for example, yen strength or yen weakness. From day to day, it might change. Remember, I'm an intraday trader, so you need to be flexible. Okay, maybe if you're a swing trader, your view hasn't changed. But for me, I'm an intraday trader, and it's important to remain flexible. Do not fixate on, the yen is strong, the yen is weak, the dollar is strong, the dollar is weak. You need to be flexible and change as to what the charts are telling you. Okay, so Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, for these reasons, we're looking to buy this market. And we had this very bullish candle. All right, guys, so bullish candle, structures in an uptrend, and we've got some room to move into back to this blue line here. This 109.39 is the target. Okay, let me show you why that is my target. On the weekly chart, yeah, you'll see, yeah, you'll eventually see that it corresponds with this, yeah, these wicks. I want to close before these wicks, okay, because this is potential support. All right, sorry, resistance. Okay, so that's why that's my target. Let's go down to the H1 chart now, guys, and see where we can enter. So I've only got the one grey zone, but there's a couple of things we can do. So price could come back down all the way down to this grey zone, which corresponds with these last H1 swing highs. Okay, if it does, great, we're getting good value. Yeah, we can enter the trade once we get a bullish reaction. Enter the trade, take price back up to these last H1 highs. Whereas always, guys, I apply my 80-20 rule. I close 80% of the trade at the last H1 highs. If I get a risk to reward of 1:1, and clearly I would. And then I let 20% run up to our higher time frame target, guys. All right, so that's the first idea for Canadian dollar Japanese yen long. Because of that daily candle, guys, look at this, go back to the day chart. Because of the strength of this daily candle, look, there's no wick at the top. That is super duper bullish. Because of that, if we go back to the H1 chart, price may not retrace all the way to this grey zone. So what we can do is trade the first bullish candlestick pattern that we see. So let's say price only comes back down to perhaps this 10800 psychological level, 10800 psychological level, and then we get a bullish candlestick pattern form here. Then again, I would be willing to enter. Okay, we enter the trade here, but again the same. Close 80% at the last H1 high, and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys. So yeah, two criteria for us to trade this Canadian dollar Japanese yen. All right. Okay, so that's the first trade idea. The second trade idea for today is this. This is the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. All right, and this we're looking for shorts here, guys. Okay, so for me, price is still in a downward structure. All right. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high, okay, and then come back down, breaking this last swing low. Okay, so for me, price is in a downward structure, and when it's come back up to these highs, yeah, Price is still holding. We had this bearish candle. You remember from last week, we were trying to take shorts from this. Then we had this very bullish candle because that's the way the markets are at the moment. And then yesterday we had a very negative candle. Okay. Like I said, guys, lots of whipsawing. Yeah, sellers are in control, buyers are in control, sellers are in control. Okay, but structurally, we are still in a downtrend. We can look to take price back down to here. Okay, yeah, so if we zoom in, guys, yeah, we've had this very bearish candle form yesterday as well. However, yeah, it's still, yeah, within this bullish candle. Okay, but we're looking for shorts. Let me show you what I need to see happen on the H1, guys. Okay, and what I need to see happen is this. So on the H1, guys, these are these huge daily swings you're seeing. Buyers are in control, sellers are in control, buyers are in control, sellers are in control. Yeah, and that's what we're seeing on the day chart. All right, but what I need to see, guys, if we zoom out a little bit, yeah, is a break of these lows. Okay, so what I want to see, guys, is price break out of this grey zone, come back, retest it, we get a bearish reaction, and then we can take price lower. Okay, guys, I would still close 80% at the last H1 swing low. Maybe it's here, and then let 20% run. But I need to see this, guys, to start shorting this pair because of those day candles. So buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers. So this level here, yeah, is an important level, and I need to see that break for me to start shorting this pair. Okay, so yeah, they're the two trade ideas, guys. A bit of Canadian dollar strength. We've got Canadian dollar, Japanese yen long, and we've got US dollar, Canadian dollar short. All right, guys. And also, as I said at the start of the vid, we're going to do an analysis challenge now. So in the Discord channel, yeah, I know lots of you look at the euro against the US dollar. So I thought this would be a good pair to analyze. Yeah, and all I want you to do, guys, is give me your opinion on euro US dollar. Yeah, what you're looking for. You're looking for longs, you're looking for shorts. What zones are you looking at in terms of buying or selling? Structurally, what you are seeing, maybe some macroeconomic view of the pair. Let me know everything, what you're thinking about euro US dollar. And you need to tell me if you're going to buy or sell and at what zones. Guys, it might be a pair that you're staying out of today. Yeah, I'm not trading it today. But imagine I will pull your nails out if you don't trade it. So you have to tell me if you're going to buy or sell it. Yeah, or you might even buy and sell it throughout the day. But just let me know your zones. I want to hear your analysis, guys. And then in tomorrow's vid, I will also analyze this pair and see, and I will keep an eye on what you're saying, guys, and see if our analysis, corresponds with each other, matches up. All right, guys. So yeah, euro US dollar analysis challenge. And that's it, guys. We've got the two trade ideas, the analysis challenge. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you. So news for Tuesday, the 18th of October. So overnight, it's been and gone, but we had some 3-star rating coming out of Australia. So the Royal Bank of Australia meeting minutes. Okay, so that was important news. In a couple of minutes, we've got the GDP out of China. Okay, so that could potentially affect the Aussie dollar pairs because they have close trading relations. If we carry on down, guys, the first piece of important news for us is this. At 10 o'clock, London GMT, coming out of the euro, we've got the German economic sentiment. Okay, so this could really move any euro pair. And then after that, guys, we do have a pretty light news day. One to potentially look out for the New Zealand dollar is the global dairy trade price index at 4 o'clock. Yeah, if this is a big miss, this can, sometimes really move the Kiwi. But other than that, guys, yeah, you're pretty free to trade today. Unlike last week where there was major news every 30 seconds. All right, so embrace it. And that's it, guys. So that's the vid finished. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and share. Have a fantastic trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.